We're also ending the work week with an alert day. This is one of those weather events that it really matters where you live. Up north, we're seeing more snowfall. Closer to home, rain and a lot of it. Thanks so much for joining us tonight here on WTOL 11 News at 5. I'm Melissa Andrews.
And I'm Jeff Smith. Thanks for being here with us as we usher you into the weekend. But you can see the dividing line behind us. We do want to get right to our team coverage for this alert day.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers and Meteorologist John Birchfield standing by tonight with everything we need to know. Chris, I'll start with you. Where's the heavy rain and where is the snow sticking right now?
Generally speaking, it's up across southern Michigan where we have that heavy snow, and we may be talking 3 to 5 inches of heavy wet snow that will be occurring over the next several hours, and some of that could be coming down at about 1 inch per hour across Lenawee and up into Hillsdale County. Poor travel will be expected, especially as we go after dark. There could be a few isolated spots over toward Hillsdale County and get a little closer to 6 inches or more. Heavy rainfall, what many of us have been experiencing. We've already seen quite a bit of rainfall, could even see an additional ½ an inch to 1 inch of rain, and some lakeshore flooding that is again going to be on the rise as we go through the evening and again into the after dark hours. Where we're active on radar, it's all across southern Michigan. Widespread heavier snow, bigger snowflakes, and accumulating snow now taking place into Fulton, Williams, and extreme northern parts of Defiance County. Right here across the Toledo Metro, depends on where you are. It's a steady soaking rain. South end of the Toledo Metro could give you a really good look at some of the roadways. That's I-475 right at US 24, and some of that water ponding on the roadways. We're going to take a hop to the north, right around Central Avenue. That's where we're seeing that rain-snow line. And if we get north of Central Avenue, look at this up toward the state line. We've got that accumulating snow that is now on the ground. Another element of this system, lakeshore flooding that will be possible. This will be peaking after dark this evening, and we're concerned about some areas along the immediate lakeshore where flooding will be possible. A whole mess on Doppler radar, and we're expecting winds that will pick up tonight, could gust 40 to 50 miles per hour. That is another element of this alert day. So let's time out what's next with this. Let's send it over to meteorologist John Birchfield. John, it's been quite a soaker for many of us in Ohio. Snow into Michigan. When does it all come to an end?
Hey, Chris, not out of the woods yet. We've got a rainy evening on tap for the Toledo Metro with that heavy wet snow north and west of the city where you see those blue colors on the hour-by-hour forecast. Let's set the clock into motion. Soaking rain continues for northern Ohio, and snow is going to wrap up later this evening well after dark. Some accumulations are expected, especially northwest of that state line. As Chris pointed out, Hillsdale and Lenawee counties could see slick and slow travel this evening. Overnight, that system slides off to the east. We welcome back dry weather, but tomorrow morning, there could be a few slow spots continuing on those roadways. Our free WTOL 11 weather app is a great and handy tool to have. You can check radar right from the palm of your hands, and that is very useful, especially since we're on that fine line between rain and snow, and that line is in the northwestern quadrant of Lucas County. For the rest of the evening, heavy rainfall for northwest Ohio, wet snow to the northwest of the city, and we'll see additional rainfall totals around 1 inch. And as Chris mentioned, the winds are also going to intensify. Not out of the woods just yet, Chris. We have several more hours of this mess of March precipitation.
But, John, nice to know that the first weekend of March, it's looking calm and dry. We just got to get through tonight.
Yeah, weekend's actually looking fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to some of that sun returning, and that weekend forecast with highs in the 40s. Going to be our focus coming up in that fall 10-day forecast. We'll have the latest on that in just a little bit. Jeff, we'll send it back over to you.
All right, Chris, you talked about it, and we've been watching what the wind is doing right now on those just offshore homes and tributaries right here. We're looking at some docks here locally with all the rain that we've had already, and the water continues to build up. That puts communities along the waterways more at risk of flooding. And there you see some of the docks right there and how those the wake is kind of affecting things, just kind of hitting the rocks a little bit. We don't want to oversell exactly what's happening at this point, but you did hear from Chris that those winds are going to pick up as the evening goes on. We did follow up with the city of Toledo, and we are told that right now there are not any additional pumps being put out in the point tonight, but there are 7 out there from past rainfall events. The city says they also have crews working around the clock just in case any issues pop up. Plus, if you notice any flooding that you think needs attention right away, you are asked to contact Engage Toledo. The number right there on your screen, 419-936-2020. Melissa.
Well, actually, Jeff, we are just getting word the city of Toledo has indeed put a pump out in Point Place right near the yacht club there to fight any lakeshore flooding that may happen there tonight as well. Let's go up now to Michigan. Our team coverage continues right now with Kaylee Marintet, who's live in Lenawee County. Kaylee, what are you seeing up there?
Hey, Melissa. Yeah, we are seeing a lot of that heavy, wet snow that Chris was talking about earlier. We just made it to Blissfield. We left downtown Toledo about 45 minutes ago, and we're just now getting into town. Traffic is super slow. I'm going to give you guys a look at the roads right now. Pretty much snow covered at this point. You might be able to even hear some of those ice pellets hitting our car. There's been a good mix of heavy rain, heavy snow, and ice hitting our car. Some of the roads have been slick in some spots. We've seen 2 cars go off of the road already. So if you are coming up north into Michigan or anywhere outside of the city, you want to be careful. We started to see snow pretty much as soon as we got onto US 23, getting that heavy snow, making the roads very slushy. When we got off the highway, roads got significantly worse, but we're actually going to go back onto the highway for 6 o'clock and give you guys an update from there. But for now, I will send it back to you guys in studio, reporting live in Blissfield. Kaylee Marintet, WTOL 11.
And remember, you can keep tabs on our WTOL 11 Alert Day forecast no matter where you are with the WTOL 11 weather app. You can also find traffic information there. It's a free download to your smartphone or tablet, and our meteorologists update it throughout the day so you've got the latest information.